Hi, everybody. Thank you so much, Nikki, Vic, for coming into the chat. I think my mom is here. What's up, Gaga? All right. There was so much to talk about because summer is upon us, basically, that I thought, let's just go live and bang it all out and chat and catch up and good old times. Hi, everyone. I'm going to do a sound check. And then we're going to turn on the good vibes. You know how we do it. Okay. I'm so pumped to be doing this. And I was smart. And I ate my dinner before the live. And I'm still like digesting it. So I apologize. I'm sure I'll be burping because I'm also got some bubbly water here because I love it. So good. Okay. There's like ads, of course. Okay, looks and sounds good. Oh, Nikki said, how do I sign up? So I put a link in the description box below. Get my words out. And I think you just hit that and you click join, and there's only one level. There used to be like multiple levels. All these things. I just want to make it accessible. It's not really for the money. I really don't make that. I don't make that much money off of it, especially at 99 cents. I think YouTube takes a big cut. But it's like, I love the channel emojis that my brother made. They're so amazing. And Justin, you want to say hi? He's like eating his dinner still. So I'm hearing like clink, clink, clink. Oh no, Nikki had like, what level were you? You get like membership badges, and you were high. Like, I feel like you had over a year. So you're just gonna have to build them up again. I think the next level for you would have been like the 2-year. It's like the sapphire. I don't know. My Declan did all the levels. So Gaga says, hi, Jesse. I'm so sorry. So when I changed it, I think it was $2.99 a month. And when you want to speak to the manager, I'm so sorry. Maybe we'll do like a custom like palm tree emoji for everyone that signs up again. So you can just drop that. What was it? I think it was Sapphire. Declan did all the levels because he knows like in gaming there's like levels, you know. So yeah, so there's the badges for like how long you've been a member, and it goes all the way up, like, you know, from like rainbow all the way up to ruby or whatever the highest level is. And then there's the custom emojis, which are amazing. I'll put them in the chat right now. And then there's bonus content, and that's like behind the scenes and rough. It's basically like a Patreon, but I don't really do that because, again, I'm not really doing this for the money. Like, I know a lot of YouTubers use that and they have a lot of success with that. But for me, that's just another site that I would have to update and upload. And honestly, I'm spread pretty thin as a mom. My daughter has type 1 diabetes and celiac, and I'm starting to work again. I've been teaching. Me. That's Raleigh. She's so amazing. And Raleigh is dancing, so that's taking up a lot of time. And I've started dancing again. I started teaching dance. So we're like super busy. The kids are always auditioning for commercials and what have you. So I just have to be really careful what I take on. And I feel like I love YouTube. I'm like a holdout for YouTube. So I'm just trying to keep everything mostly here. So the bonus content's really fun because if people become channel members, I can like I know who you are and I know what you like. So like if you like hidden Mickeys, I'll probably post hidden Mickeys, you know, and as that grows, if it grows, I don't know if anyone's interested, then the content, I could put even more effort into that content for you guys. If nobody joins, that's fine. I don't know, maybe I'll just keep it so I could drop those emojis in the chat and in the comments because I love them so much. My brother's a graphic designer, Jonathan Price, and he makes our custom emojis. He does seasonal emojis for the different holidays, and they're super Cali, and they're awesome. So I'm going to drop those in the chat. I'm going to turn on the good vibes, and we're going to get this going. All right. Summer's here, you guys. It's going to be so much fun. All right, you guys know what time it is. It's time to turn on the good vibes. Yeah. Yeah, Raleigh knows. And I'm straight in my pajamas. I forgot that I was doing a live, and when I come home after a long day, I put my pajamas on. And then I put like this jacket and this hat, so I'm like, I'm gonna make it look like I'm not in my jammies. But it's really hot because there's a light here.
Yeah, but your pants are cute.
I love this. My mom gave these pajama bottoms and matching top to me for my birthday. She gave me so many pajama sets like this, you guys. I think she got them all at Target, and they're awesome. And here in Palm Springs, honestly, I'm just going to live in my jams. That's just how it's going to be when it gets hot this summer. Oh, Vic, dropping $10 in the chat. Thank you so much. Honestly, you guys, if I could gift you the channel membership, you know I would. That's just what it is. Who's that, Raleigh? Who is that?
Hamsty.
Okay. Mom, I'm not sure if I have his website handy, but maybe I'll put it back in the description box. Although I have to say, I don't even know if anyone uses that anymore. Like, I'm old school YouTube, so I do like timestamps and descriptions and all that stuff. I don't even know if anyone cares. Everyone's just watching YouTube like TikTok. Like, my kids are just watching the shorts. That's just how it is now. Okay, so let's do some of these. Super cute. So if you write, wait, why are they not popping up? Whatever. You should be able to do like colon, if you remember, Cali, and all of the emojis should pop up. Oh, here they are. Okay, so when you're doing a live, I guess it's different. There's a little emoji button, and I think if you guys press it right now, you can see it too. And then if you're a channel member, like all of the emojis, I'm just gonna put them in the order they have. It's a random order. These are all the emojis that are currently available. There's 5, and these are for channel members. And if you guys join, you're the palm trees. That's what I call my channel members. And the more channel members, the more emojis. Oh, Raleigh, you remember when we were at Knott? Yeah, what's up?
Where's the Harry Potter emoji?
Oh, so there was a Harry Potter emoji for Universal, and it's really cute. We can switch it in and out. But I had my brother do a mushroom emoji because we knew like Super Nintendo World was opening this year, and the Super Nintendo movie
Can I call them all out?
came out this year. Is like killing it in the box office. Did you guys see it? We saw it. The kids loved it. I liked it too, but Raleigh had to go to the bathroom.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah. Declan wants to join in.
No, I just want to like bring you over here and tell you something real quick.
Well, the problem with that is I'm live. Like, I can't, like, I'm sitting in the chair. Raleigh, do you want to take over the vlog for 1 second? Okay, Raleigh's going to take over the vlog for a second. What's that?
Hello, everybody.
The channel emoji?
This is Raleigh's Fun World, the best channel. And I'm going to...
Yeah. You want to tell them the story?
Are you guys ready for a
Tell
party?
them story. So, Raleigh, guess what?
Hi,
Wait, but don't be mean about it. Oh, she's going to make you guys dizzy. Okay, let's go back to no filter. Thank you, Raleigh, for the dance party. Raleigh's all about the dance party. She has me dancing. I've been dancing now because of her. Going back to my dancing days because of Raleigh. Okay, so Declan, do you want to kind of share my chair here? Okay. So this is my son, Declan. Wait, how do I get rid of this?
It's me.
It's you. How do I hide that?
Hide what?
How long are the highlights? Are they a minute? Hi, Deck. I don't know how to get rid of this. It's like, whatever. Okay. So, it's bugging me, that filter thing. How do you think I get rid of it? Like, oh, thanks, Vic. He loves your Mickey shirt. I'm surprised you guys can see it.
Yeah, because I stood up
that's
earlier.
true. How do I get rid of this? Anyways, you guys can't see it, but there's an annoying filter in that frame. Okay, so Declan has a story about the channel emojis, the Harry Potter one specifically. And it happened at Knott's Berry Farm one night. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we were at Knott's Berry Farm. It was for Mary Farm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so it was in December.
Yeah.
And what happened?
So we were walking by, and like we saw a cup shop, a cup store.
Yeah, they were selling
And-
like tumblers with popular culture things like wrapped on them, like printed on them, like Friends.
And like all these unofficial things and stuff, like Starbucks, Starbucks like changed logos, and also they had our channel emoji, the Harry Potter channel emoji.
Yeah.
On one of the mugs, I think.
They ripped it off from our website, I think. From our channel page, probably.
Yeah.
Because I always put the channel emojis on the community page. And I don't know if you guys remember, we have a really cool Super Cali Harry Potter emoji. And I know it's custom because my brother Jonathan made it for our channel. Like, no one else has that emoji. It's like a Harry Potter emoji he designed with our Super Cali colors in it. Like, nobody else has it. So I don't know if this person it's one of the the crafting booths. It was near if you guys have been at Knott's Berry Farm when the crafters are set up, it's like across from the bottle house was where it was located. And we're just like looking at crafts and shopping, and we always shop before we leave. I always make them wait till the end because I don't want to carry everything all day.
Yeah.
And I was just looking at these tumblers and I saw our channel emoji right there. That was so crazy.
It was kind
of sus that they pulled it off. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You were going to be like, can I use that?
I'm going to go and eat some spice from the cabinet that we got at Knott's Berry Farm now.
Are you getting hungry? I was smart. I ate my dinner before I started. Okay, I hope you guys ate your dinner too. All right, so let's get into this. Water park. So I was looking up like when all the water parks open. Do you guys do water parks? Like, I don't know. We're really into water parks. Specifically, my husband Jesse and Declan love water parks. And for whatever reason, our water park content just performs crazy good on YouTube. So I don't know if YouTube thinks I'm like the water park lady. You know how the algorithm like decides who you are? You're like, okay, I guess I'm the water park lady. I do water park content. But we only go to water parks like from now until September. We do a lot of other things. Oh, you want to show it to them?
Yeah, there were these really cool people that were selling them. I don't really use it on any of my stuff because I just like eating it like raw.
He just eats spices. So we got this at Knott's Berry Farm. This is a local company. I think they're based in Ontario, and it's called the Old West Spice Company.
I'm hungry.
And he's going to go eat some spices.
Yeah.
Which one's that one again? Frontier. They're super yummy. Some of them have like a sweetness to them too. And maybe you should put it on some food. I made those hash browns or the potatoes. Go eat some potatoes.
Food, I just like a cat.
My kids just don't eat food. It's the weirdest thing. They'll come around one of these days.
God.
Wait, don't do it over the carpet.
I didn't know
please. Okay.
a different way to open
All right, someone's vacuuming when I'm done with my live.
It didn't fall.
All right, so water parks. Wait, shh. So back on subject. Oh, so it's called the Old West Spice Company, and it's across from the Bottle House. Like the man who runs it, Jesse knows him because he talks to him every time, but I'm blanking on his name. He's based in Ontario, and his stand during like Mary Farm and during Boysenberry Festival. And I don't know if they also do the crafters in the summertime. I'll have to update you guys on that. So when Knott's features all their local crafters, the Old West Spice Company is located like right across from the Bottle House. And so is the tumbler guy that had our like our stolen emoji on a tumbler. I should have bought it. I just sent a picture to my brother because it was hilarious. Maybe I'll post it on the community page as proof that it happened. Anyways, I sent you a text, Nikki, when it happened. I was like, oh my God, look at our channel member emoji, which like 10 people have probably ever seen is on this tumbler at Knott's Berry Farm. Anyways, so I was looking up when all the water parks open because I'm like, okay, I need to charge all my waterproof cameras. I need to wrap my head around water park season. I thought the first water parks in Southern California to open were going to be Raging Waters and Knott's Soak City May 20th. I think it's May 20th. It's either the 19th or the 20th. So that's not this weekend, but next weekend. But then I went on Wild River's website, and they have been open every weekend in May. And if you guys don't know about Wild Rivers, they're in Irvine. And it used to be a water park. And I had this like faint memory of going in college like a lifetime ago. And it was almost like it didn't happen because it was so long ago. And I was like, was that real? Did I go to a water park in Irvine? And I did. And then it must have closed. And then I think last summer they reopened. I'm pretty positive. We didn't end up going last summer, but we'll see. Maybe we'll check it out this year. Wild Rivers, if you're watching the playback, you can. I'm pretty sure I emailed you. supercalilistic@gmail. You can hit me up. We already have. So Nikki's asking, Raging Waters, are you getting passes? So we're so into it. We already have passes. And then of course I'm a Knott's Berry Farm ambassador, so we already have passes for. I have the platinum pass, and Jesse and the kids have the gold pass. So we're all over it. Like, we're going definitely May 20th. We have a cabana, a Malibu cabana. We're so excited. Thank you, Knott's Berry Farm, for Soak City May 20th. And it should be a blast. I think a bunch of us ambassadors are doing it. And then I'm sure we'll be over at Raging Waters all summer and into the fall. We're always like closing it down. We're always there like the last day of the season because it's empty and we love it. And then, so we have the passes, and then, oh, Vic, you're so funny about the emoji. You're like, big time lawsuit. Actually, I don't think I can do anything because I've never really copyrighted anything. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, rip her off. I mean, you really have to know your stuff to be able to, like, this has happened to me a lot as a filmmaker. Like, someone will completely, like, I used to make short films before kids, and I've seen my stuff like completely ripped off, and I'm like, there's nothing you can do. I even talked to a lawyer in New York about one thing that I felt was totally ripped off, and he's like, there's not really anything you can do. I mean, unless you really like, you know, like Disney, you lawyer up with a bunch of copyright, like whatever going into it, like you can't, like, anyways. But yeah, I know. I was honestly, when people do things that I do, I take it as a compliment, because that means someone saw something that inspired them. I know I get inspired by creators all the time, and I try to credit people when I do something that they've done. Like, I'll put it in the description box or whatever, or talk about it. But, you know, it all kind of just comes out and goes around, and, you know, we all kind of feed off of each other creatively. That's just the nature of things. But yeah, he straight lifted it. Or she, it could have been a she. Is it warm enough? You know, I thought about that. I feel like some weekends it probably is. But if it isn't, I like it because I'm pretty sure the water is heated, like in the lazy river, and, you know, so it's not that bad. And the water parks are super empty when it's cool. And so you can enjoy it and you don't have to fight the crowds. So we're all for a slightly cooler. You like the crowds, Raleigh? The crowds make it fun too. Like, we for sure go midsummer and do the crowds and whatever, and it's like party at the water park. But oh, Vic, thank you so much. He said I really enjoyed Pearl. I watched it a few times. Thank you. That was my first short film ever, and for sure my favorite. So someday maybe I'll go back to filmmaking. I would love to. Just, you know, I have kids.
What's
yeah. Pearl was that first film about my Prius, Pearl. I personified the car, and it was like a day in the life with Pearl. You've probably seen it. Anyways, we're getting totally sidetracked.
Oh, Pearl the car.
Yeah, so Raging, sorry, what?
What Pearl?
Pearl, our old car, Pearl the Prius that we had to say goodbye to. I made a film for her, a short film that won first in the top prize in this Get LA magazine film competition. I got to go to LA City Hall, and Eric Garcetti was the mayor, and Jesse was with me, and also my producing partner and composer. Actually, Ricardo composed the music for that, and then later became my producing partner for some other projects. But he was there, we were all there, and Eric Garcetti like awarded me the prize. It was the jury prize, that's what it was. I got first, and it was like, It was amazing. It was so cool. Anyways, that was like a lifetime ago. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, Barbie movie's happening. Okay. Oh, I have a whole Barbie story too. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm gonna get so sidetracked. We have a cool Barbie story, but really quick, for anyone that's watching the playback for the water parks, Wild Rivers already open on weekends, and then later this month, I think it's like the 19th, daily, and then let's see, the other two, May 20th, yes, Nikki, for Knott Soak City and Raging Waters, and then up there near you, Nikki, at California Great America, your water park opens, I think, May 26th, right? So last year, Knott Soak City opened that last weekend of May, the same weekend that Knott's Berry Farm launched Ghost Town Alive and Knott Summer Nights. So everything happened in the same weekend. And I'm actually really glad they separated it because I can only do so much in one day. I'm not one of those people that can like do everything in a day. Like, I don't know how people do that. My family, we have to like experience everything. We take a long time to do stuff. So May 20th is the water park, and then a week later is like Fiesta Village is opening up. Viva la Fiesta is gonna be amazing. Ghost Town Alive is coming back this summer to Knott's Berry Farm, which is super cool. I can't wait. And also Knott's Summer Nights, which I haven't heard as much about yet, but I'm sure they're gonna have like summer food offerings and music and all that stuff, and photo ops and all the things. So that's really exciting. I also have a press release. I also want to talk about, I know you guys all love Disney so much, so I want to talk about that too, because we have some Disneyland days coming up. So hold your like Disneyland thoughts of what you might want to do for a live, or your thoughts about Disneyland really quick, because I did get a press release from Knott's Berry Farm 2 days ago for immediate release announcing Fiesta Village opening. I believe they're doing like a media preview on May 25th, and then on the 26th, it's like opening to the public, and it looks and sounds amazing. So just really quick, let me see. Oh, where did it go? I always have all these things all prepared, and then I'm like, I don't know, whatever. LaCroix. Oh, and then, yes. Oh, that's right. Yeah. So Nikki put it in the chat. I wasn't going to say it, but like, yeah. Let's just say Babs Darling may have made a Super Bowl appearance. So whatever. All good. It's just a compliment. Half of you don't know what that means, but that's okay. It's better that way. Live with Babs forever. Okay. That's right. I tell Nikki everything. She's like, I'm always texting you. Like, oh my gosh. No, okay, so Scott's in the chat with the big question. Montezuma's, gosh, there's an official name. Wait, let me pull it up, because they renamed it too, and it's like completely reimagined. It has like a new incredible storyline, which I did get to do like a tour, a private tour, and like all this cool like backstory that I can't yet share, I don't think. And I personally do not have a reopening date. So that was one of the updates that I keep, like when I posted on Instagram, like May 26th, Fiesta Village, like there was little asterisks. Montezuma's, wait, I just clicked the wrong thing. Why am I clicking that? Oh, why am I in the pictures? Sorry, you guys. Like, I'm clicking things I don't need to be clicking. Here it is. Okay. Just to get to that question, thank you, Scott. It's called Montezuma. So Zoom is all caps, and then a colon, and it's the Forbidden Fortress. So it's going to be super cool. I'm not a roller coaster girl, you know, but I will definitely film the actual line, because based on what they're telling me, they put a lot, like Knott's put a lot of, like the creative team put a lot into the redesign and the story, and there's like all this story and all this stuff going into it. So I can't wait to experience that. This is a hint I can tell you if you're really into it. If you look at the art, like, you know how there's concept art up inside of Knott's Berry Farm right now, like even when Fiesta Village was under construction, and I featured the concept art in some of my Instagram posts, and maybe even here on YouTube. If you look really closely at Montezuma's Forbidden Fortress concept art, there is a hint about some of the features on the exterior. So really like analyze that photo, because they did put some spoilers just even in, like, people had, like, other ambassadors had very specific questions about the ride, like, is this coming back? What will it look like? Will this look da da da? If you look at that concept art, you'll get kind of a feel of what some of the things might, like, what it might be. And maybe the exterior might be done. I don't know, because I haven't been back, and I obviously am going to experience Fiesta Village for the first time in 2 weeks. So I haven't been back since we went, like, the last weekend of Boysenberry. It was really fun. And I did a live, and it was so pixelated. I hope you guys can see this tonight, because that live, I was so bummed. It was such an amazing live, and it was, when I watched the playback, I'm like, oh, it's a shame. I don't know if it's my service or the wife, or it's probably my service. I have AT&T. Maybe it's not very strong at Knott's Berry Farm. I don't know. I got a new phone, so, and I'm supposed to have good, like, the best data, so I'm paying for it. It's like an elite package or whatever. Okay, thanks, Mom. Okay, I love my mom. All right, so no word on Montezuma's Forbidden Fortress. It's just not scheduled. So that could mean anything. Like, it said that it will not open this summer, but remember, summer starts next week. So in theme park land, summer is here, you guys. Like, just like when Halloween happens, it's like September. No, it's end of August. I think the media event for Knott's Scary Farm last year happened in August. So, you know, these seasons are always a little ahead. So maybe by the end of the summer, maybe the fall. I have no idea. I don't have any updates on when the hotel is going to open. Knott's Berry Farm, you know, they're redoing the hotel. A lot of the rooms are completely renovated and reimagined and redone, and very nice. I got to stay in one back in January. And but as far as I know, it's still under construction. Amber Waves is still closed. So I'm really keeping an eye, especially on Amber Waves, because they had that gluten-free pizza oven. They have 2 ovens, and that's so important to Raleigh to be able to eat some pizza when we're at Knott's Berry Farm. So we'll see. I hope they bring that back. All right, so Disneyland. I'm going to put a poll in here. Hopefully it doesn't, like, interrupt the service. I'm going to get rid of that and that. Oh, so Fiesta Village preview, the media preview, I don't think I can make it. I'm so bummed, because I really love going to all the media events. I never want to miss a media event, because it's like really cool, and there's all these neat behind the scenes experiences, and I get to share things with you guys, like, right away. And I'm not really good at that, because I always edit, but I try. And there's, like, sometimes there's free cool gifts, but I am currently teaching some dance classes, which I'm super excited about. I love it so much. And our presentation to the parents is, like, that's the last rehearsal before the presentation on June 1st. So there's no way I'm missing that. Like, I have a lot of work to do with these kids, so I have to be there. But I will be going that weekend. And essentially, if you guys don't go to the media night, if for some reason you're like, oh, bummer, I'm not media, I don't get to experience it. If you go the 26th, you're going to get to experience everything. It's literally, you might even be able to go to Knott's Berry Farm that day and get like a sense of what it would be like. As far as I know, for Fiesta Village, there's not a season pass holder preview. I have not heard anything about that. Vic saying, post some of your dance videos. Join the palm trees and I can. Because the problem is, you guys, with YouTube, like my channel, it hurts my channel if I just did water park videos 24/7 or gluten-free content 24/7. This channel, I feel, would blow up, but I always like kind of just do what I want because I'm super stubborn. So the algorithm's always like, I don't know what your channel is, so I can't really figure out who to show it to. So the more random my content gets, so that's why like the channel membership's so awesome, because I can post a dance video. I can post an outtake of one of the kids' crazy auditions. I can do whatever. I don't have to spend as much time worrying about like, not worrying, I don't want to call it worrying, more being conscious of the audience and who it services or who's gonna find it, like that kind of thing. Like I just know you guys want to see it, or maybe you don't, but it's just for fun, you know. It's like just a behind the scenes, more casual situation. Oh, Mom, thanks. So yeah, so Scott, I don't think there's a season pass holder preview as far as I know, but I could be wrong. I think they're just opening it. And it's going to be, like, if you guys look at the concept art, I put a really neat picture of concept art for Fiesta Village on my Instagram. And it may just look like, oh, this is just announcing May 26th. But there's, okay, you guys need to help me. Who are my Spanish speakers in the chat? I'm going to say this wrong. It's like, you know, in Coco where there's the creatures that escort you into the afterlife and they're beautiful and hand painted, and it's like a really important kind of mythical creature in Mexican culture. Brijas. I'm just going off memory and I'm dyslexic, so I don't know if I got all the letters in there or I pronounced it correctly, but those mythical crazy creatures, albrijas. Thank you, fast asleep. And I also studied Spanish in Spain, so my accent's like weird. So there's going to be, oh, I have it in my notes from January because I got like kind of a little heads up. There's going to be, I think there's 12 of them, but maybe 7 because I'm not remembering. They literally put them in Fiesta Village. You can see one in the concept art. They're gonna be beautiful. Like the design and the work they put into this reimagining is so stunning. I don't even know if I can share this with you guys, but I feel like we're so close. There's this flooring pattern that's beautiful and colorful. And oh God, I don't want to get in trouble, but it's like they made it out of colored glass so it will never fade. And I got to see a preview of this with the people who like designed it and conceptualized it and executed Fiesta Village, and it was so stunning. And the passion that they put into this concept, like there's so much story behind it. Like you may as a guest never know the story, but you'll feel it. You know what I mean? So there's actual albrijes. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Oh, and then Nikki's saying a new land is opening up at Georgia, like a new Cedar Fair land. I don't know. Anyway, so it's really going to be exciting. I hope the weather's perfect and the colors are amazing. And yeah, Mom, we're going to have to go this summer, and I will for sure like take you guys. I'll try to do a live and hope it works, and I'll try to do I was thinking of taking, Vic, you said, oh, post your dance videos. So 2 of my friends that I made through dance recently are Ben and Chris, and they're these amazing hip-hop dancers, amazing dancers, and just lovely people. And I keep telling them, because they know I'm a Knott's Berry ambassador, so they're like, take us to Knott's Berry Farm. I don't even know if they've ever been. And Ben is, like, his family is, like, he's from Mexico. And so I thought it would be so fun to take them to the opening weekend of Fiesta Village and like kind of see it through their eyes, like people that have never really been to Knott's Berry Farm, someone that's from Mexico and like his take on it, and like is it authentic, and you know, I don't know, I thought it'd be fun. So we'll see if I can pull it off. I haven't actually told them yet, and they're also really busy with performances the end of this month, but I don't know. It would be fun. Or maybe later this summer. Anyways, moving on. Unless you guys want to keep chatting about Fiesta Village, because there's a lot. Like, I posted a bunch of highlights on Instagram, so if you want to see all the different offerings, like, I posted a highlight on there of some of the stuff to expect. It'll be cool. Disneyland's happening, like, soon. We have a couple days planned. I did this SoCal pass for me and the kids, and I'm so glad I did it that way because I feel like it was a manageable amount of days considering, like, they miss school and this and that, and we live 2 hours from Disneyland, and it's, like, the right amount, and we're going to DCA sometime, like, in the next few days, like, so put on your bell because, like, put on all notifications because I really want to do a live while I'm with the kids at Disney California Adventure. It might be tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe it's Sunday. Maybe it's Monday.
Maybe it's Tuesday.
Maybe it's Tuesday.
It's coming tomorrow.
Oh, Vic is saying, I'm surprised. Are you guys talking about a Cedar Fair? Hey, Jesse. Is there a Cedar Fair park in Georgia? Nikki and Vic are talking about a theme park that's expanding and adding a land even though they're closing. What park are you guys talking about? Anyways, I don't know. I'm a little out of the loop because I've just been going Great America. Oh, Great America. I'm like, there's a park in Georgia. CGA, California's Great America, as I know it as an ambassador. I'm not a local. So Great America, here's the deal, you guys. They're going to keep spending money if they think they're going to see a return on their investment. So I think I don't know that they're going to put in any new rides because that's really expensive, but I think maybe they will. I think they see, okay, we have 5 to 10 years. Let's make this everything we can make it for our guests within reason. So if that means, like, they have, like, for example, Peanuts celebration happened for the first time. Nikki, if you want to put in the chat how it was, like, she got to experience that. Thank you to California's Great America because they provided Super Cali Land with tickets, and we got to post about the experience. That was the first time Peanut celebration happened in Great America. And I think that they're like, look, we've got all these cool events and things that we know how to do. Let's bring them to our park so it gives guests a reason to come to the park on a regular basis, you know, whatever. So yeah, I think I didn't know they were doing a new land. Do you know what it's called? What's the gossip? I'll have to hit them up and be like, what's this new land? I know they opened like a diner, but I haven't experienced that yet. Like a 50s, 60s, like car culture diner. Nikki, was it like a restaurant or was it an eatery? I don't know. Anyways, I do not have a magic key again. Don't worry, I didn't like hide from you. I straight up just bought the SoCal passes. So, and it's cheaper to buy 3 days than it is to buy like one right now. So, I mean, not quite. It was like $200 versus $170 for 1 day. So I'm like, obviously I'm gonna buy the pass, the SoCal pass. So we might even have like an extra day for one of our kids that we can't even use because they didn't like all match up, but whatever. So, and maybe I'll get a magic key again. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the future holds. She's like, no, sorry. I do not have a magic key. I'm in lapse. But we do have universal passes. So I anticipate we've gone once with our passes. It's so crazy. We need to keep going. I anticipate we'll be at Universal as a family a lot this summer. So we're just gonna be fighting the crowds and like spritzing ourselves with water, like enjoying Universal because it's like the kids are a perfect age for it. They're into like the more aggressive rides. Mostly Declan. Raleigh's still a little like she went on Transformers and she was like, get me off of this. Like, and we'll see when I take her on Web Slingers. My kids haven't been on Web Slingers, you guys. Like, I'm a bad mom. I've been on it so many times. They don't, whatever. Raleigh's nervous about it. Like, she's afraid. So I'll let you know if she can handle it. She won't go on Rise because I lied about the drop. And she was so pissed at me. And her little friends who peer pressure her couldn't even get her on Rise of the Resistance. Are they really? So I just saw in the chat, because I think it's a little delayed for me, that Great America is putting in new rides. Honestly, I believe it. I feel like they're like, this is how much money we're going to spend. If they see a return on that investment, they're going to keep doing it. Like, why not? That makes sense. You know, make it fun, make it cool. I want to see a double-decker carousel at Knott's. And they're not going to do this. Knott's is not going to do this because the German carousel in Fiesta Village is now like, you know, Mexican. They rebranded it. It was like the Carousel Day, whatever. I don't know. So it's like the animals, and it's going to stay in Fiesta Village. But I thought it would be really cool to move that to Memory Lane and put it on top of the bumper cars, because it's just so cool to be like at Great America. When you go on that double-decker carousel, the views are amazing. It's so cool. And like the sunset views back there in Memory Lane and the boardwalk at Knott's Berry Farm are really pretty. Oh, cool. Nikki said the new director at California Great America is from Gilroy Gardens, which totally makes sense. For anybody that doesn't know, that's, what would you call it? Like a vintage, it's been around forever, right? Kind of amusement park, local amusement park up there in Northern California. I haven't been to Gilroy Gardens since I was, I don't know, Nikki, probably a kid, probably like 10 or something. My mom's family is from Northern California, so when we'd visit family, we'd go do stuff like that. Oh, good times. I love NorCal. It's so cool. Oh, it's a bar. Then that's right. The new 50s like diner is a bar. Okay. It's bugging me so bad. I have this like this thing in my frame that I can't, whatever. It's really bothering me. I don't know how to get rid of it. Where are my tech people? How do I collapse this? Oh, I did it. You hit the wand with the little like the sparkles. Okay. Yay. I've been staring at that thing for like 40 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to put a poll. I'm going to stop procrastinating. You guys are so patient. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. We haven't done this forever. It's so fun. Thank you for coming to the live, you guys. This is amazing. Maybe once every 3 months is a little more realistic. We used to do this every week. Isn't that crazy? All right. Okay. I'm pretty sure I can do a poll. So you guys tell me in the chat, what should the lives be? I'm taking my kids to Disney California Adventure. What DCA live do you want? So I'm pretty sure Nikki is not going to vote for this twice. I know you have 2 accounts. But I saw that at Avengers Campus, there's like a new nighttime drone show. I didn't really research it. Is that real? Like, did I see that on Instagram? Should I put that on here? Give me suggestions. I don't think I can. I want to take my kids to the new, like, show over the water there. You know how there used to be World of Color?
I was at the old one.
Yeah, Raleigh saw World of Color.
It was so pretty.
It was so amazing. That was such a magical night.
I was about to cry.
She almost cried. I mean,
cry, not sad cry.
Like happy cry. We happy cried, tears of joy when we saw World of Color for the first time together. But now, of course, there's one to celebrate the 100th, right, anniversary of the Disney Animation Studios. So I want to take my kids to that, but I'm pretty sure some people live stream that stuff. But for me, I'm pretty sure it'll like copyright flag up the wazoo and blackout. Like, do you guys remember when we went to the totally tubular dance party at Knott's Berry Farm, and when the music copyright kicked in, like the screen just went black. It's like, no. A flower park, garden, and rides. Oh, cool. So that's the new area at Great America. That sounds really pretty. Honestly, Cedar Fair knows how to garden. Because if Knott's Berry Farm, I don't know if Knott's Berry Farm just has a special gardening staff. The flowers there are gorgeous, you guys. I'm not just saying that because I'm an ambassador. It's incredible, all the flowers and the decor and the photo ops and the colors are so pretty. Okay, I nerd out on that. So, and sorry my kitchen's super echoey for any audio file people. I have a cavernous home from the 1960s with like vaulted ceiling and I love it so much. We love it here, but it's really echoey. So I'm hearing my own voice like vibrating through my body right now. Okay. So what do you guys think? Live stream of, do they have any parades happening over at DCA right now? Because I could definitely live stream a parade. Those are good. Those don't get the copyright usually. Sometimes the music does, but or that, can anyone in the comments, I don't know how delayed it is, tell me if I'm just imagining the drone thing. Also, Raleigh has never seen the Doctor Strange show, and I don't think I've ever live streamed it. So maybe I'll put that in as an option. I'm just gonna call
I'm trying to look for it, but I don't know.
I don't know. Did that freeze me, you guys? I don't even know. That's so annoying.
Where's my iPad? I gotta get the call.
Am I back? That's really
here it is.
annoying that just happened. I thought I put this
Why
in
is
Do
it
Not
here?
Disturb.
Why is it on the
I don't know.
table?
Okay. No. So, yeah, so it's World of Color. Is it called World of Color 1 or was the old show World of Color and now it's called 1? I don't know. Sorry if I'm looking over here. There, you're there. Okay. I know people live stream it. I don't know how. I don't know what magic they do. I'm sure I will get a copyright flag. Not to mention that area is like an internet like dead zone, so I almost never get a signal right there over the water. So I'm not gonna put that as an option, even though we're gonna go see it for sure because I want the kids to see it. We could go on rides live. Like, I'm delayed. Is it starting to get buggy because we're so far into the stream? Okay. I don't even know what that face was. I'm such a nerd. Okay. All right. So far I only have the Doctor Strange show. You guys have to help. Oh, you know what I've never seen, and I don't know if I could time it, but you know how the Guardians of the Galaxy, they do that like dance show like outside the ride, which I know Raleigh will not go on that ride. Like, honestly, I only go on that ride like every other visit because I get so scared. But I don't know if I can pull it off because I feel like they don't schedule it. But that would be cool. Oh, there's a new show too, but I'm sure I can't live stream. Isn't there a new show at the Hyperion? I could probably do, there's no parades. Yeah, I didn't think so. I could probably do like Disney Junior Dance Party, but I don't know. That's kind of weird. It's like, look at all the kids dancing. I feel like then it would definitely be marked for kids because they're like, lady, this is like a bunch of little babies dancing. Oh, it's in Paris? Of course it is. I wondered why I only saw it like on one Instagram video. I'm like, why is no one posting about this? It looks amazing. All right, well then we'll just have to go to Paris this weekend. I don't know what to say. Pack your bags, everybody. Yeah, okay, so just see where the vlog takes us. Like, we'll just wander through the park. And I always like to plan. I'm a planner. But the problem with wandering too is reception. But you know what? Okay, if we do a live and you're able to make it, because it'll be random when the opportunity presents itself and my kids aren't hungry and yelling at me. Take the Greyhound of Paris. Funny. When we're live, just know that if you get the spinning wheel of death, usually I'll just stay in the live and walk to a place where I get reception. So if you're patient, it might continue. Declan, can you put headphones on so it's not super loud?
But my iPad is like dead.
Okay, well then, could you go to Raleigh's room? Or turn it down? I'll be done soon, I think.
I can't use my computer.
Okay, whatever. You guys let me know if you can't. If it's distracting to me when I hear the
I'll
kids.
just put on the headphones and my iPad will die later.
Yeah, I'll be done soon. You'll be fine. Okay, so far I have Doctor Strange show, Wander Through the Park, which I think that's going to be the winner. Thank you, Vic. Thank you for the winning option. And let's just do one more just for, oh, by the way, I love these polls. And for anybody who's curious, Fiona is doing just fabulous. She has made it to many a theme park adventure since we named her. That is her name, right? And I haven't lost her, even though she is a little larger than my other late squirrel. Nikki was with me on the monorail when I was like, my squirrel. We call it Fiona. That is Fiona, right? Did I say that? Okay. Oh. So thank you for everyone that named her way back when. Okay. Doctor Strange show, Wander Through the Park, Enunciate. We should name this little guy. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Raleigh, what should we do? Oh, we could. Nikki, do you think there's reception on Little Mermaid? We could look for the Don Knotts character. What's that movie? The old Disney movie about the fish, and Don Knotts is a fish, and he's animated. I can never remember his name. I loved that movie as a kid. If you guys wonder why I'm special, it's because growing up, to protect me from the 80s and 90s, crazy media where everyone was all the writers were probably doing acid or whatever, my mom attempted to protect me from the culture by she got the Disney Channel, which is a splurge. It was really expensive. And I was allowed to watch the Disney Channel. So basically the Disney Channel is running through my veins, every old movie and all of it. Mr. Limpet, do you think we can get reception on? I don't think we can get reception inside a ride. We could try. Should I put that as an option? But it was on the Disney Channel, right? I feel like it was on the Disney Channel. I didn't know that it wasn't a Disney movie. What?
Can you do that stuff?
I'm almost done.
So where are you?
I'm here at the Disney requests. I'm right on track. I bet you can't tell, but I actually have an outline. And I did miss something important.
Your secret.
My secrets, my secret notes. I did forget to.
Why does my face look red?
Mr. Limpet inside. Little Mermaid.
That's me.
LM is Little Mermaid. Okay, I'm just gonna do that, and then you guys can also suggest things, cause.
Wait, so what are we naming this little guy?
Oh, cool. So the Imagineer.
So what are we naming this little guy?
So her name's Fiona. They already named her. The Imagineer who worked on the Little Mermaid ride worked on the movie. And, the incredible Mr. Limpet. Thanks, Mom. So, and Vic said Don Knotts was a comic genius. And I think you guys already know this, but when I was a little girl, yours truly was selected to be featured in a scene with none other than Don Knotts. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I got bit by the bug really early, and now look at me, a crazy person on YouTube.
You got bit by a bug where?
Oh, Raleigh, you're so sweet. Right there. Right there on my funny bone. Okay. All right.
Like, did you actually get bit by a bug?
I do have a Barbie story too that makes me think of your other comment.
Wait, do a Barbie?
Yeah, no, I love Don Knotts. I grew up watching all of those, like the Apple Dumpling Gang and all of those.
Apple dumpling?
I honestly, I did not have. Okay, this is second, like, so when I was a little girl. Hey, Paul, you're just in time for our Disney
Hello, Paul.
poll. You can vote for the live that we're going to do this weekend.
I think we should do Knott's Berry Farm.
Well, we'll definitely be doing. You're ripping my hair. Please don't. And distracting me. We'll definitely be doing lots of Knott's Berry Farm in the weeks ahead and months ahead. But we happen to also be going to Disney California Adventure, so I'm trying to come up with some ideas for live for you guys. So
Speaking
wait,
of
just a
Knott's
minute.
Berry Farm,
So about the picture. Oh yeah, I got this last time I was there. It's a cute little keychain.
I was the one who spotted it.
You did. I love it. Okay. Anyways.
And you can get
Okay,
a
wait, stop.
Berry.
Stop. Merchandise. Thank you, Nikki. Should I rewrite the poll?
This is merchandise.
Okay. Maybe I'll put like another, since not many people are here and not many people are voting, I'll put another poll on the community page. So vote twice. Because that's a good idea. Merchandise, duh. We love merchandise. Nikki and I do anyway. I don't know about you guys. Maybe we'll just do a whole smorgasbord of just wandering, shops, a day at DCA. Like, why not? Let's do it. That's what we do sometimes. We just chill. So, Don Knotts. Mom, my mom was there. Honestly, I have this theory. There were 3 of us selected from my class. It was me and 2 other kids. And I have this theory that we had the hottest moms. And it was just like the guys on set wanting to hang out with our moms all day. That's my theory. At the time, I thought I was an acting genius. And I thought it was the beginning of my huge movie career. I thought I was like the next Drew Barrymore. Because when you're a kid, you have no limits. You don't think at all in a limiting mindset.
Yeah,
so it didn't even, it's true, right, Raleigh? So it didn't even occur to me to be like, maybe I should, I mean, that would have been back in the day of like you take a film photograph. It didn't even occur to me to like take a photograph or get a signed headshot. Like none of that occurred to me. You guys, I've met Michael Jackson and it didn't occur to me to take a photograph. Like this was before everyone's taking selfies of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just thought like, well, I'm just gonna be a really cool person that knows a lot of famous people. Like I thought I was in. What? You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah.
We don't believe you?
Well, it doesn't matter. It happened. And Macaulay Culkin. And
You met Macaulay?
I was at his birthday party when he was 12.
How
That's
did
another live.
How did you get his birthday?
My life was blessed, you guys. I grew up in this tiny little town and there were celebrities that lived there and I have this blessed, beautiful childhood that now I look back and I go, oh my gosh, like that happened?
Birthday party.
Well, okay, so
Tell
it
me
was
the whole story.
okay, it was back in the 90s. It was during the Black and White album. It was like right after, I guess like it was after Home Alone, I think. I don't know. But Macaulay Culkin was a big star, and Michael Jackson was like his best friend. And
Michael Jackson is older than him.
Much older. But Michael Jackson's also like, he was like a total child. Like he's like just a child, like your daddy. He was a child stuck in a grown-up's body. And so.
Like big.
Like big. Exactly. You're hurting my leg. So wait.
That's
Ow,
a movie.
We need to readjust.
That's a movie.
So, this was Michael Jackson had Neverland Ranch, and it was close to my hometown. And it was Macaulay Culkin's 12th birthday, I think, and basically Michael Jackson recruited local kids to attend the birthday party. And the part that I'm leaving out is Michael Jackson's ranch manager was the parent of 2 of our friends. So each of our friends, one was a boy, they were twins, they were a boy and girl. They got to invite one friend each. So the boy invited my brothers, David and Jonathan, and the girl invited me. we were the only two girls. It was mostly all just like, 10 to 12-year-old boys that were friends of these local kids, and they had built this huge water fort, like huge, like life-size, like think of like a Lincoln log structure, but life-size. And there's all these water guns, and like there were two teams. There was like a red and a blue team, and we were all assigned teams.
So much fun. I wish I were there.
It was so crazy fun. And it was a hot summer day, I think. And the goal of this water fight was to run to the other team's like fortress, hit the button, and all these water like explosions went off. And so that's how the day started. So they needed like a lot of kids to celebrate his birthday. And then like, because I was one of the only girls, my friend and I, we all had golf carts, because that's what you do, I guess, when you have a big fancy ranch, you just ride around on a golf cart. So us girls, we got a golf cart, and we just like went and like explored the ranch, and it was amazing. There were like amusement park rides. Yeah, you can drive a golf cart on private property when you're 12 or whatever.
What?
Yeah. I agree, Vic. I love Captain EO, and I still have a Captain EO button, which I'm sure I've told you about.
Into something.
No, I knew how to drive a golf cart. I was from the country. We would drive like tractors and cars off, and
You would drive cars?
well, like on private property.
You don't have a driver's
I'm a country girl. Anyway, so
I can drive a golf cart. Yay!
you could.
Yay!
You could.
Yay!
It's like driving, like you
Next
could have one of
time
those
I
little
go to
kid
a
cars.
Golf course with my dad.
Not
I'm
at a
going
public golf course.
to
Like you
the
could, like at the ranch. At the ranch, you could drive a
Sure,
golf
but we
course.
don't have golf.
We're way off track. Anyways, let's
We
see
don't
how
have
this.
golf carts at the ranch.
Okay, so 5 votes, 100% for Wander Through the Park. So that's what we'll do. Thank you guys. And yeah, so there was a movie theater, like a legitimate movie theater, and you could just like jump. I feel like I've told you guys this story before. Sorry if I'm like boring you with retelling a story. You could jump over the concession stand and just like take whatever it was just a kid dream to be there. Like you could take whatever candy you wanted. There were Michael Jackson candy bars, like with wrappers. Yeah, and why did I not just fill my pockets with Michael Jackson? I mean, they would have melted and been gross by now. The only evidence I have of this ever happening is my brother David and I still have our Neverland Ranch watches. So, and he had a brown band and I had a black band. My brother Jonathan lost his, sadly. So I have that still. Yeah. Yeah, he had an arcade and like a swimming pool with a waterfall. It was one of those days where you're like, did that just happen? That was so crazy cool. He had, that ride where it's like the boat where it goes up and down, like kind of like a Viking ship. At one point, I was on that ride with Michael Jackson. So I'm on one end, he's on the other end. I'm hanging out on a ride with Michael Jackson while Black and White plays on the speakers at his like little mini amusement park. I mean, it was like crazy. When I think about it now, I'm like, that's so crazy.
I'm
sorry, Molly. I'm sorry. Anyways.
That's cool things like that, because I don't live on,
Yeah, my other friend's dad, actually, one of my other girlfriends was there because her dad.
girlfriend.
Yeah, like one of my little friends at the time. Not like romantically, just like a friend that was a girl who was a little bit older than me, but my age-ish. Her dad operated the rides, so her and I went on like one of these like spinny rides, and her dad thought we were the only two on it, and her dad thought it was hilarious to speed it up to like the highest speed, and then we were like, oh my God, stop.
Mommy,
Anyways, he probably thought that was so funny.
Squish it. It's
What?
fun. Squish
What is it? Oh, it's a flower? No, I'm good.
Squish
Okay.
it just once.
All right, you guys. So Disneyland live happening soon. Keep your notifications on.
Tomorrow.
Oh, really quick. If anyone's still here and wants to hang out,
My Little Pony.
Tilt-A-Whirl. Yeah, it was like something like that where it went like this, but then you're also like rotating it inside. Oh, it was crazy. It was totally insane. Oh, in fact, I recently saw a very recent post on YouTube about Macaulay Culkin's friendship with Michael Jackson, and they show clips of Neverland ranch or whatever it was called at the time. And it's crazy because they probably shot that footage like before we arrived for the party, because it's like they're playing baseball, which by the way was Michael. I've been watching Dance Moms and Abby. Everyone thinks Abby's crazy when she's saying that Michael Jackson loves baseball. Like, he legitimately obviously did, because that was like a game he played a lot. But anyway, so they were like out at the ranch, and I was like, this footage looks like, if it's not the same day, it's like sometime during the same time of year. And it was so surreal to see this like old footage and be like, I was there. That's so weird. Anyways, okay. What was I gonna say?
Chang chang.
Chang chang, ching ching ching. Okay.
I have a magic trick.
Do you guys remember? Hello. Welcome to the chat. So do you guys remember that Knott's Berry Farm did that like thing where all the pass holders, they gave you like a $15 bonus if you visited during the winter months, because of like all the rain and it was so crazy. It was like a thank you for your loyalty $15 gift. Well, Raleigh and I were at the Boysenberry Festival the first day, opening day.
Boysenberry
We
Festival.
got rained out. It was so rainy and so crazy that...
I want one of these.
Oh, I'll share that too. Yeah, you can have one. You can have mine. Wait, not right this second. You'll get it lost in your room. I'll keep it for you. We got rained out. The park closed on opening day of the Boysenberry Festival, I think at like 2. And we were just wet. There's a picture of us and all the kids lined up with their, like, it's just the kids lined up with their umbrellas. Raleigh's like freezing. If you look really close, she's like, take the picture. That was like right before we left. We're like, we need to get a photo. And it was me and a bunch of other ambassadors. It was really fun. But we got rained out. So I think as a thank you, Knott gave everyone that visited during a certain part of the year, I think like the first few months, like the first month of Boysenberry Festival, a $15 credit. Well, Jesse and I used it towards something really cool. I'm seeing your chats. Someone is saying... there have Disneyland hotel questions that I don't totally understand. So if anyone in the chat like wants to answer it, great. If not, it's not really what we're talking about right now, so no worries. So we try to keep it on topic, but right now I want to share with you guys. One person voted for Doctor Strange show. Maybe that could just be part of our wandering around.
Yeah.
It's not very long. Do you guys know? Oh, Nikki said you need to book a room at the hotel.
We should.
Okay. So, wait a minute. What's it called? The what? Right, okay. Do you guys know about this?
Blind.
I don't know what you call it, an attraction, a thing, a feature on Memory Lane called...
The Blind Tiger.
So it's a pretend...
Bye.
Yeah, you want to tell them what it is?
So when you're walking down memory lane, where everything that's old is there.
Everything
You
that's
can-
old. It's like
you can-
1920s.
Right next to the bench with the plastic statue ladies who are sitting like. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, right next to those ladies.
There's a door. There's a black door. And it's a speakeasy called the Blind Tiger. And when you ring on the doorbell, they're like, who's there? Don't come in. And then they say the piano player's name because the piano was playing. And they said, hey, piano player, stop playing. And they talk to you and they say, what's the password? And then you say something and you say, that's not it.
Oh, wow, you really remember it. I filmed it so many times and I keep meaning to post it on like Instagram or TikTok or here. So it's really fragile. So I don't know if you guys know Carl. He is the merchandise guy over at Knott's Berry Farm. So I'm really into merchandise. So we're always having this little chat.
And you should know what a speakeasy is.
And you should know what a speakeasy is. Unless you're a little kid like Raleigh and it's like an underground place where adults used to hang out and drink alcohol because it used to be illegal. And it's speakeasy because you have to be quiet.
The Blind Tiger, right?
No, so the Blind Tiger is is supposed to be the name of the speakeasy.
But
and
then
there
the
is a
police will
doorbell.
know that it's a speakeasy.
There's not actually a speakeasy. I thought there was. That was a
but,
rumor.
like, if it was real, they would know because it says
So-
the tiger.
Okay. Thank you, Nikki, for helping answer the hotel questions. Okay, so I know, right? Vic, it's so expensive. When
This
she
is
did
the glasses that
so
they drank out of in the speakeasy.
okay, so this is actually not the glasses. I'm gonna show you first.
Oh.
This is
water bottle.
It's not a water bottle. It's like
A tumbler thingy.
yeah, it's like you
That's the blind tiger.
So here's the blind tiger.
It's very sparkly when you feel it.
Yeah, and it's got sparkles and it says Knotts on it. And it's got this really cool Art Deco design that I love. So Carl
And
told
it's
me
actually a blind tiger on it.
you can find it, if it's still there, it's at Cordy's Corner, right next to the speakeasy. Wait, let me put it back safely. And so we used our $30 credit towards this, and it was a birthday present from Jessie to me, because my birthday was at the end of April. And then these are the tumblers, and you guys might have seen it in the live, but it was super pixelated, so I don't know if you could really see the, I don't know.
Glasses.
Well, they're tumblers. They're like, wait, Raleigh, can I do it? Because they're really fragile. So here it is. Can you leave it, please? She's making me so nervous. And it also has it says Blind Tiger in that really cool, like, Art Deco, you know, turn of the century font and knots. And then there's the blindfold across the tiger. And it's so beautiful with, like, gold and like glitter, and I'm so excited about these, and I can't wait for Jessie. Jessie's a really good bartender.
Will we ever actually use them?
I will use these. I will absolutely use these. I'm so excited about it for my vodka martinis or whatever we make. And so they were at Cordy's Corner. There weren't a lot of them, and Nikki told me about these when did he tell me about these? Last Christmas? Go get some water or something. Mm-hmm. She's thirsty. So I've been looking for these. I think it was a year ago, Mary Farm a year ago. Like, I've been looking for these for a long time. They've always been out of stock. But Jessie actually found them. So if you watch the live, which I don't think you guys are going to go watch the pixelated playback of the live, at one point Jessie's like, I think I found the perfect birthday present for you. And I'm like, I know what it is. Like, I just knew. I knew it was these glasses. I didn't know about the carafe or whatever you want to call this. And then Nikki, I got you a Boysenberry Festival pin. And this might still be at Virginia's gift shop outside the park. So that's where I found it. And the woman who was working there, she said they arrived like a day before the festival ended, so they'll keep them on the floor until they sell out of them. And people didn't really, you know why no one really talked about it? Is because, like, last year at the media night, Knott's Berry Farm gifted every person at the media night the festival pin. I don't know if you remember that, Nikki. And this year they did not. Did we get this button? I think we got this button. We got an official. We got an official taste tester button, but we didn't get the pin. And I think when you don't give media the pin, you know, when you give media the pin, then everyone's taking photos of it, and then you sell out of them.
Fun and games.
But because of that, they didn't. But look at how stinking cute he is. Sorry.
I know what you're gonna say next.
Sorry, the feed got interrupted.
Wait, no, I know what you're gonna.
Friends.
I know what you're gonna say.
So the pin.
I know what you're gonna say.
What am I gonna say?
They should make this little guy in one of those characters that you can talk to.
Yeah, like, I think he should. Well, because I've already told her that. I've said it to a lot of people. Oh, I've said it to her and Jessie for sure. Wouldn't he be the cutest little walk-around character, like in a huge boysenberry suit? Like, I want to hug him so bad. Like, I don't know. What do you guys think? I think he should totally be.
But how will you tell him that's Berry Farm now?
Well, maybe I will. I'll put it in the suggestion box. All right. Okay. All right. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out in Super Cali Land with me and Raleigh. And you guys rock. Be sure to put those notifications set to all. I know you guys are all gonna get a text from me too. You know how I do it. Because something will happen and hopefully it won't, and hopefully we'll get really good data and reception and it'll be a very clear. Sometimes I get lucky at Disney and I get like a really good, really, Raleigh?
It's red.
In some countries that would make this inappropriate. Okay.
Sorry, you guys, if you're
But we're in America, so
if
whatever.
you're from a different country, I'm
She
very
did not
sorry.
mean to offend anyone. Okay. Or be weird. Okay. It's just turning her tongue red. You know, she's 7. Okay.
I like when my tongue red. It looks funny.
All right. Bye. You guys are amazing. Thank you again. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs
I will
up. Thank
read
you to
that
everybody
text
who already
from
has.
Gaga.
You're awesome.
I will read the text
I'm
from
going to end the
Gaga.
poll officially.
Bye.
I can't talk.
Bye, everyone. That's what
Wander
Gaga said.
around with you at Disney California Adventure soon. That's
With
what we will
me.
do. With her and Declan. So it'll be crazy
But no
and
Daddy.
fun. No, Daddy. He's too busy working. No, poor Daddy.
He was probably be like Nikki wants you
All
to
right,
text him.
I'm going to text you. I'll text you. All right. Bye.
I'll miss you so much,
Oh,
Mommy. I
Raleigh.
don't want to say
Oh, you're so sweet. She's the sweetest. I'm so lucky.
bye. My
right.
little pony.
How do I end this? It's been so long.
I know how to end it. I know how to end it.
Okay, all right. Raleigh's going to end it.
Bye.